What's going on, everybody? And welcome to another edition of the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and today we have a freezing episode. We are talking about snow at Walt Disney World. That is right, I said snow at Walt Disney World. You don't want to miss this because if you go this weekend, you might get snowed on. Don't go anywhere. Before we do that, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps our channel out. And Mom, it has been freezing in Southwest
Unusual.
Florida. Unusual. I can only imagine it's probably going to be in the 20s or 30s in Orlando on Saturday morning.
hmm
It's cold.
Some, yeah, some parts of Florida actually had snow day yesterday.
Yes, yesterday they got a blizzard, and that is actually what that
Yeah.
was. Your picture behind you is
hmm
from yesterday
Yes.
morning of just a
Yes, from
blizzard up in
Pensacola. Or
Tallahassee,
yep.
snow everywhere. Is there any chance of snow in Disney World this weekend? Let's
Have
jump
to
right
find
into
out.
it so we don't wait for these fine folk because we know they are interested as just like we are, or just like I am, because we all know I don't do these slides. Uh, let's get, first, we always talk about what is closed, and the castle is a beautifully sunny day, so obviously it's not snowing currently.
Correct. So I'm going to do this fast. Big Thunder Mountain, Hall of Presidents, and Astro Orbiter all closed.
All closed and
You won't
closed
see
for a
Big
good time
Thunder.
now.
You won't see Big Thunder in a while. The other two you'll see within a couple of months.
Nice.
Roaring River Rapids, that's been closed,
Do
and
you know what
then
I was just
January.
thinking with Big Thunder Mountain? Now the
What?
literally the only thing to do over there is Tiana's because they took down the island's gone.
No, the
Tom
island's not. Oh yeah, you can't get
Tom
on the
Sawyer
island, right?
Island's gone. The ferry boat is gone, right?
No, I don't think that's gone yet.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't think that's gone yet. But Tiana's, you really can't count on that because that breaks down a lot.
Breaks down all the time. It's crazy. So
Yeah,
Magic Kingdom is not and then Astro Orbiter. So Magic Kingdom is actually fallen really quick.
yeah, yeah. So Roaring Rapids, that's closed through March, and then obviously Dino Land, they've broken ground
Oh wow.
for
Well,
Tropical America. So
good.
that'll be in an upcoming adventure with us. And then Blizzard Bleach,
Blizzard Beach.
Blizzard, Blizzard Bleach. um, that's closed. I like when I see the headlines that say, they had to close a park. Well, I don't know of anyone who would want to go to Blizzard Beach when it's only 35 degrees out.
Do we know if their water is heated?
I'm not sure. I guess I'll check that out for
We'll
us.
look into that. I
Yeah.
wonder because even on like a 50 or 60-degree day, it's still
Mhm.
cold if the water's not heated. Even if it is heated, coming out of there is very cold.
Yeah. And for those of you who are trying to take advantage of that perk where you can get the free water
The
park
free water
day,
park day, yeah.
just keep on checking your app because every day it updates for a couple days out. Right now it shows that Blizzard Beach is closed tomorrow, so you can check and see if it's going to be open on Saturday.
And
And
just
keep checking.
complain at the front desk when you check in because
Don't.
you
It's
never
a
know what will
perk. It's not
happen. No,
guaranteed.
but you never know. You might get a fast pass to something. So
It's
just
not guaranteed.
it's not guaranteed, but it's also not guaranteed. It's for sure 0% chance if you don't complain. So just complain and
Stop
say, "Hey, can I get a fast pass for the day since I
Stop
can't?"
being a squeaky
All
wheel. Let's
right.
move on.
All right.
Okay. And then, of course, everybody knows that
We
the
knew it.
magnet came out. It's Ray.
And your
I wish,
beautiful
I,
blue nails are fantastic with this, Mom.
thank you. I wish they would bring back the animation, the virtual thing where you could snap a picture of it and then it would make it come to life.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And they got rid of that for some reason.
It was too difficult. The
Kids were
coders,
disappointed
they had to
because
fire
they
the,
were,
yeah, they had to fire the coder because budget cuts.
yeah, maybe. So here's why we're here. Okay, resorts everywhere. So Disney,
Snow in all of the resorts.
so so where is this though? So Disney has 6 resorts and 12 parks, in case you were wondering. So here, the first park to open was Disneyland in Anaheim, California. They've got 2 parks. They've got Disneyland and then California Adventure. Their average temperatures are 46 degrees to 86
86
degrees.
degrees. Okay,
And the average
46
rainfall
in.
is,
Okay, so the average temperatures are 46 degrees in December, and then in August it's 86.
Right. So that would be their
And then
average
19
high.
days of rain, which
Okay.
is
And
beautiful days.
yeah, yeah. And then snow in January of 1882, they actually had 2 feet of snow. But then in 1949, they had some flurries.
So they
Other than
never
that,
see snow. They're
no.
just like us, which
Yeah.
would be wild. They probably, you know what the most they see is ash. That's a
Well, they'll see
horrible,
ash
horrible.
and maybe snope.
Yes, yes, a lot of ash from the fires. Hopefully they did
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I think like the day after, I know Universal was up and running again, so I'm
Hmm.
sure Disney was the same way.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the second park to open,
Here
resort
we
to open
go.
was Disney World. Okay, 4 parks, we all know them. Average temperature, now look at this, 71 is the average low, all the way up to 93, which is the average high. And we know that that can be exorbitantly low
That's
because
wild. Yeah,
this past summer, we've had 100-degree weather. But
yeah.
again, that's just the
And
average.
this winter, I guarantee you the average was in the 50s because
Yeah,
this has been
yeah,
one of the colder winters that I can remember.
it has been. Absolutely. And then what about snow?
And then 97 days of rain, which
Uh-huh.
when we talk about rain, we don't mean these are like afternoon showers, right? So it doesn't,
Most of it's going to be your afternoon storm that rolls through, and an
yeah,
hour later, you're
yeah.
back up and running.
Snow.
Yeah, 1989, they had freezing rain. And
Love
then, of
that.
course, yesterday it was 41 degrees with a feels like temperature of 37.
Yep. And then
But
Saturday is going to be even colder than that, but
mhm.
it does not look like any snow is going to be in the forecast because Saturday is going to be an absolute beautiful, no clouds in the sky.
Okay, great.
Here comes
And
the rain.
and
I
then
mean
you
the
have
snow.
then you have Tokyo Disney. So they have 2 parks. They have Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea, which I think I've read about. That's the most beautiful,
It's the best
wonderful
park. Yes, Tokyo
resort.
Disney
Yep.
Sea is where it's at.
Average temperature 49 degrees. So that's their average. That's
In
kind of,
December. It's a little
yeah,
chilly.
the low, up to 86 in August. Look at the average rain days.
Yep. Again, I want to know if that's just afternoon
It's
showers. I've never been to Tokyo, so I don't know
right,
how their rain systems are, but
right. And those pictures are pictures from Tokyo Disney when it actually snowed.
yeah. So it snows quite a bit, huh?
Yeah,
2014, 16, 18,
yeah.
22. They're very common
I
for snow.
I could not find anything that said like any depth, like how many inches worth, but they had at least a dusting in those years.
Yep. Awesome.
Okay.
That'd be cool to see.
Yeah, Disney Paris. They have 2 parks. They have Disneyland Park Paris and then Walt Disney Studios Park, which I was researching that. I thought that was the one that they are closing, but I haven't seen any information on it.
Okay.
And then the average temperature, you can read it for me.
Average temperature is 45 degrees in January and then 78 degrees in July. So I would say July is the time to go with 78 degrees. Average is beautiful. Average rain days of 94 days.
Mhm,
And this is the one that I actually thought that we should do the episode on because Disney Paris, you see all these beautiful pictures of the actual snow and it
mhm.
looks fantastic.
So they
November
had
of
snow.
2024.
Okay, that was this past November 2024. Okay. Hong Kong. I'm having trouble this morning.
Yeah, you are.
Hong Kong Disneyland opened in September 2005. They have probably the warmest year-round
Yeah,
temperatures.
66 to 88. So
Yep.
I would say they have the most evenly temperature. Like they never really
Yeah.
fluctuate that much.
Right. Right. Doesn't get too cold. Doesn't get too hot. They've had snow 1967, 1971, 1975.
That's pretty odd. Every 4 years, and then all of a sudden, boom. Even though
Yeah.
like the park wasn't even open when it
Imagine
snowed.
that. So this was
So
Hong Kong in general. What can I
yeah,
tell you?
but this is
Yeah.
before all their pollution, I guess. And
I
now
don't
there's
know.
no snow because of all the pollution. It'd be snowing garbage or something.
You're so bad.
No,
You're
please.
so
That's
bad.
horrible.
Shanghai Disney, that opened in September 2016. Average temperature 46 to 90 in August. So they get pretty warm, just like
What
we do.
castle is that supposed to be, Mo? That's a really big, looks like a really nice castle.
It's one of their castles.
Okay. It's not like
I
Sleeping Beauty Castle, or it's just a
Yes,
random.
it will have no, no, no. They all have names. They all
Right.
have princess names. So
I mean,
I'll
that's a huge cat. That looks bigger than
yeah,
Cinderella's castle.
no.
January 2008 was the last time it snowed in Shanghai, huh?
In Shanghai. So the chances of Disney getting it are slim to none.
Well, I mean, it's sooner
Yeah.
than it's closer than when, what am I looking for?
Hong Kong.
Orlando
Yeah.
or California's been snowed on, so maybe we'll see.
Yeah, that's true. So, how do you keep warm? How do you keep warm? It is tough. I think it's tougher to go when it's really, really cold, especially if you're not with a family that has a stroller, because
Well,
then you're carrying around sweatshirts and all the
yes,
sort.
yes. I was actually because we did have a couple close calls where we thought that it might actually rain. I mean snow. And I was actually considering taking off work just to go up to Orlando to see the snow because it's cool.
Uh-huh.
If you're not with little family members that
Hmm.
you're worried about, or taking a stroller through the snow, it's a beautiful place to be with snow.
Hmm. I
And
would think so.
most of the rides are inside, so you don't
Hmm.
really have to worry about
Right.
them shutting down.
That's true. That's true. But it is a pain when you've got to try to be warm and then you go into a building and then you're hot and but I guess
Well,
it's no different than the
it's
rain ponchos.
exactly. You'd rather be soaked and then you go inside and then you're soaked inside, and it's the exact
Yeah.
same thing. At least snow, I think, depending on the type of snow, you can wash it off pretty quick.
You wouldn't get wet
Right.
then.
You want to
Yeah.
get drenched.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eventually you would,
So,
but not at the same
yeah.
time. But all right,
Yeah.
Mom. Well, that was an awesome episode. Do you
Yeah.
have a joke of the day, or you want to hear my fact of the day?
Let me do the joke of the day so that won't be the last thing people remember.
Whew, okay, so we got a promising start here.
No, that means yours should be better.
All right, all right.
When are your eyes not your eyes?
Oh boy. When are your eyes not your eyes? In the alphabet, in a word?
When the cold wind makes them water.
What?
When the cold wind makes them water, then they're not eyes, they're water. Get it? Okay, what's the fact?
What?
Why are you doing this?
What? Okay, if you guys are watching this and still watching this, I'm sorry for this joke. Number two, there's no
I'm going
way
to have
you
a
understand.
defender.
There's no way you understand that. There's no way anybody understands that. When are your eyes not your eyes? When the cold winds make it water?
Make them water, yes. Because then they're not eyes, they're water.
But your tears are water. Your eyes are still your eyes. It's
Okay,
not like
can
they
can
transform
I
into
hear
water.
can I hear the fact?
Well, the fact of the day is actually something really cool. Uh, wow, wow, Mom, we got to an all-time low. I love that. Uh, in Disney World Hong Kong, I think it was. In It's a Small World, which I really hope it might be Tokyo.
It's a small
But
world
in It's a Small
after
World, in
all.
either Tokyo or Hong Kong, they added little Groots and little Guardians of the Galaxy characters in each different land.
Mhm.
And it is phenomenal. It looks so great. It adds a different dynamic to It's a Small World instead of just the boring going each
Mhm.
into each panel. Next week, maybe we can add some pictures of it because it is awesome. I hope they do that
Mm.
with all of them because it's just so cool. And the
Was
way
that
they
in your
did it,
book?
no, no.
Oh,
No, it's not. That is not in the book because it's too new.
okay.
But I just
Well, that's
saw
what
it.
I was wondering. I'm like, wow.
I saw it online, and everybody says it's
Mhm.
fantastic. It's a new element, and people are actually writing "It's a Small World" because they want to see the Guardians of the Galaxy and how little baby Groot is traveling around the world. So it's cool.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, everybody. Well, if you liked our episode, if you think it is going to snow, if you like the snow, if you've ever been to a park while it's snowing, leave a comment below. We want to hear about it and see your experience because I think it'd be cool. It might be a little chilly, but I think it'd be awesome.
And if you understand the joke, make sure you let him know that
Yeah,
he has no idea what he's talking about.
especially if you understand the
Um,
joke.
so have a great weekend. I'm going to be a little bit cold because either way, I think I have grandkids either playing t-ball or soccer, and it's going to be cold.
Yeah, it is.
So stay safe, stay healthy, stay warm, and we'll see you next week. I'm the mom.
And I'm the show. And I'm the show. And I'm the show.
Yeah, he's the show.
And I'm the
I'm the
son.
mom.
And I'm the son. And this is the Mom and Son Show.